Good morning, hey, hi, and hello. Fourth day in a row. I'm very proud of myself again. I don't feel as if I did feel at first I was doing a little too much, posting and all that, because, I'm going over I'm learning how to go over, like, the YouTube studio or whatever. I'm learning all that, and it's like, I'm not trying to make a big, I don't know, I felt, after I saw all that stuff, it felt a little overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time, and maybe I got into my own head about it, but, I do want to be able to get what I need done for me, the getting stuff out, the talking about things, and, being an advocate and a supporter for those who struggle and those who feel like they have to struggle by themselves, or feel like they don't have anybody, or even just those who just refuse to, not do it themselves, like me, working on their disorders and with their troubles, and, sometimes I know I get caught up in the moment a lot, actually. There's no sometimes. I get caught up in the moment a lot, and I want to express myself, and I want people to see that, most of it is normal compared to what you see and what you don't see. A lot of people will show you one side, and, kind of like, you'll get used to that side of them. And then once you see something that throws you off about them, it's one of those things that I get in my head about. And so instead of getting in my head about it, I want to address it, and I want to explain my process of how, not that I deal with it, but how I've worked through that, because I believe the first step to any journey is the most important, but I believe that the step before that one is figuring out where you have to start. And I started this whole thing talking about rituals, how I believe they're important to, especially the ritual of letting go of saying goodbye to loved ones, and not just loved ones. It's saying goodbye to habits, places, things in your life that no longer serve you. And, well, I've always held on to things. I'm a hoarder in a sense, as in, I do hold on to physical things, but, I'm not that bad. I'm bad, but I'm not going to minimize or justify it. It is what it is. But I also hold on to things that aren't physical, that, that I didn't realize that I was holding on to. The job that I had previously, oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, I'm a dasher now for DoorDash, and I thought it was absolutely amazing how, I had the inspiration to, get in touch with my bardic nature again, my adventurous, my seeking, the storytelling, the story finding, the songs, the just, if you know, you know. But, I thought it was funny because, I'm one of, I guess my greatest strengths as far as, my work skills, because I've done a little bit of everything, but the last job that I had, it was 6 years, which is a great accomplishment for me, and that's something I'll get to later, is why I feel people who, the people who suffer from these disorders, how it's so hard on them, especially when it comes to a job, especially when you're like in your 20s, early 20s, even teenage years. It's like, it's hard to hold down a job, and you keep beating yourself up for it because you keep losing it, or you have to keep getting one, or people are so hard on you about it. And I know I'm jumping from topic to topic today, but I'm just getting it all out. And I'm not, again, when I post it, it's not edited. And hopefully it'll be followed in the sense of you're following the conversation. But the instant gratifications, delayed gratifications, these are topics I want to talk about. The how you holding on to things that you don't know you're holding on to, and how to learn, how to find, how to recognize that, and getting back in touch with my nature that loves to be amused, that loves to be enthused, that loves to bring out the muse in others and stuff like that. These are topics that I do want to talk about, and these are things that I do need to stay focused on. But today I am doing some dashing, and dashing orders to the people who need food, and maybe I will sing. Hell no, that won't be a thing. I'm just kidding. Anyway, this all still means something to me, and I don't want to lose that flame for it, because I don't need it to burn so dang bright where I burn out. But I do want to keep in my head, keep in my mind and in my heart the importance of what this does for me, and what it could possibly do for those in the future who may struggle with the very same thing or just similar things. So forgive me for my rambling and my rants. I'm not apologizing for them. I'm just saying, forgive me if any of this just kind of wigs you out, or just kind of doesn't really want to encourage you to keep watching things. I'm doing my best to stay focused, and yes, I am talking to not only myself but to the people who have seen my stuff so far. I'm still new to this. I'm still figuring out what I'm doing as far as how I'm going to get my message out to not only myself, and I know I've said I'm not trying to send a message, but I at this point I have to be open to myself and admit that yes, I am trying to send a message out there. I'm forming it as we go, molding it, and the whole point of this is so I can not only see my journey, but others can see it too, and either figure out, hey, they can do it better in their way, which is good, that's the point. Or someone may see me and go, hey, let's be friends, or let's get together, and the whole it's bringing that solidarity back to a community to a group of people that always feel so isolated. So anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna be, well, let me rephrase. You guys enjoy the day, be good in the day as best you can, and I shall do the same. And feel free to reach out to me, I suppose, at this point. I'm not one for, escaping any kind of criticism. But as I'm trying to help, I too would like help as far as, getting my message across, and getting the beauty inside of what I'm trying to, nurture here. Help is always welcome. And, if not, that's fine. I'm still going to do my thing, because, again, this is for me, but ultimately, I would like to mold and grow and form it into something that can be so much more beautiful than just helping oneself. Bring back the bard, guy. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not saying bring back the bardic nature. No, I'm talking about me. So just so people don't get confused, because after all the stuff I saw on YouTube yesterday, I have all the faith that bards out there really do still exist, and even in the modern form, which is great, because there are different types, and I'll get to that too. But yeah, 10 minutes will do. All right, spread the love, pay it forward, be good to yourself and others.